We are live. Welcome to the Arena Coop. This is Adwikta. Merps, are you here now?
Hey. Yep.
Alright, we're live.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you started without me
That's right, I
because
started one
you
second
couldn't
before you came in.
wait for those like 2 seconds. Thanks.
Exactly. This is Operation
Appreciate
Remask Merps.
it. All right. So
So
we're
we're
playing
going
Hunter.
to... Huh?
We're playing Hunter, correct?
We are playing Hunter. That is correct. We've been wanting to play Hunter for a while, and now we are finally going to do it. Because our
Excited.
other
Right,
three
we're
classes... Oh no.
Oh,
I'm hearing myself again. Okay, so this is going to be. Well, I've actually saved so much for this Hunter run. As in I didn't play for the last like 2 or 3 days, so this is gonna be good.
it's pretty
Blizzard's like,
impressive.
oh my god, this guy, he's not playing anymore. He usually plays so many arena runs. What happened? We need to get him back. We need to give him 5 legendaries in this run just to get him back in the game.
There you go.
So why don't
Funny.
you talk a little about the Hunter?
Sure. You guys, well, some of you may have seen Adwokta's latest arena class rankings, and in there, Hunter is in the second tier, right after Mage, tied with Priest and Paladin. So it went from being a sort of subpar arena class pre-GBG
The worst
to,
arena class.
well, okay, subpar might be a little easy on them, to being an extremely good class. And part of the reason is just because, like right now, the hero power. I mean, it's always been like, decent, unable to affect the board. But in this meta, you can use the hero power to keep on adding pressure in late game. You want to curve out. Glaive Zuka added so much power to the Hunter just because of additional reach, early game removal. You want to make sure that you don't miss anything because your hero power, while it is extremely good putting late game pressure on, really does nothing if you're unable to use the board to put that initial pressure on your opponent. But as you guys have seen, probably from Rat's channel and also probably from other streamers as well, Hunter is in a really good spot in the arena right now. You could just kind of drop stuff on curve and then really just put your opponents in a tough position, which is your strongest, I guess, attribute, being able to take away their options, not just their life total.
You once you get to the late game and you can at around 10 mana you could put roughly 10 damage on the board every turn if you just play your cards. If your opponent doesn't remove at least some of that, that's 10 damage to his face. And assuming you put like 5-6 damage on his face earlier, he's like pretty much dead to any reach that you have.
Yeah.
So it's incredibly and that's the late game, right? I'm talking about 10 mana here. So even when the Hunter gets to 10 mana, it has that power. Which makes it even more powerful beforehand. When we put the rankings out, a lot of people were like, "That's bullshit. Hunter's not really that good." And now I think more and more people have come around to it. I think we did that rankings before Rats' like Hunter push, but or like during it. But the Hunter has just we've always been very, very high on it. And if you haven't been doing well with Hunter, you should watch other videos, and try the class out. It involves a different kind of play than you would normally play if you play a more value game, but it's incredibly effective. Okay, so let's go.
Yeah, let's get started.
Wow, that's not a legendary. I'm a little disappointed. We built up all this hype to get 5 legendaries, and now we're already
It's not
1/30th
legendary,
of the
but
way.
misdirection can have legendary effects. It can make for a legendary game. Angel Boy Master is fine here. It's quite a good 3-drop.
It's
Uh,
fine.
it's fine. Youthful Brewmaster, fair card. It's pretty good. Problem is, you do run into the issue with its battle cry at times, where you really don't want to take anything back. It's partly mitigated by the fact that it's a 2-drop, so a lot of the times when you actually drop it, you don't really care so much. More of a consideration is the fact that web spinner, right? if we put out a web spinner, we definitely want it to stay on board. And if they don't
Or
put
any
anything
one
out,
drop.
or any one drop, like Clockwork Gnome or something.
Zombie Chow.
Zombie Chow.
I'm just much more optimistic about this draft than you are, apparently. Let's go with the Spiteful Smith. It's a big body. We're going to need a body at some point. So you may not want too many big drops as the Hunter in terms of your preference, but mid-range Hunter works just as well as aggro Hunter. And there's no reason to give up the value here for the Youthful Brewmaster.
Yeah. Piloted Shredder, fantastic card. The other two aren't really a consideration, especially not right now. Second Piloted Shredder is just fine as well.
Good.
It can help us stay on the board. Okay, so over here, I mean, I'm not nervous that we don't really have an early game so far. Ogre is still an Ogre.
Pick number 5. I think we're fine. Ogre's an Ogre.
We're
Argent
absolutely
Squire is... I think Argent Squire may have gotten, like, worse with GVG. It's a weird thing to say when all the 1-drops have gotten better, but it takes it 2 turns to deal 2 damage, which is very slow. And it was okay before that. And even though now people are, like, much more hesitant to ping it, it was never a good ping target to begin with. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a little down on Argent Squire these days.
Alright, so people are saying that my mic and my sound or basically my camera and my mic are a little bit off sync. Is that true?
I mean, say something again?
Wait up, I'm gonna watch the video feed.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's off sync. But that's fine, because you're actually able to speak without sounding like a robot, which was our problem earlier. So...
So someone in the chat asked, what's the point of this if they're just using a guide pointing to Hearthstone?
Well, we'll probably deviate from the guide a couple picks, but more importantly, we're explaining what the guide is actually doing,
Yes.
and the guide being our brain. Okay, so here we're going to take a Micro Machine. We need it too.
Definitely.
We don't need a Jungle Panther that badly.
No, definitely not. Okay.
Oh, also,
Over
if you guys
here.
don't know, Merbs can't see the guide. Only I can see it, and only you can see it. So he doesn't really know what Hearth Arena is suggesting. So he's like giving his unfiltered opinion.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, I see MC Tech here. We don't need to take the pint size yet. We only sold is like okay, but we actually have at least 3 things right now that we don't want to silence. And MC Tech is fine. Animal Companion, top card, very good.
Picked. Ooh, interesting.
Huh. We have 1, 2, 3 3-drops,
Mm-hmm.
so we're okay. We don't have to take the Scarlet Crusader. You know, Freezing Trap is good, but how many beasts do we have? We have 1 so far. That's a little bit disappointing. But Kill Command, I think, might be a little bit too good to pass up.
I really want to Kill Command over a Scarlet Crusader here.
Yeah. Kill Command is really good.
Our 3-drops are not that great in terms of establishing the board, but having a Kill Command at the end of the game really gives you a lot of flexibility as the Hunter. So
Definitely.
Hunter is also one of the classes, and this is like Hearth Arena takes this stuff into account, but Hunter is also one of those classes that has just a 3-drop that's amazing. So your odds of filling out your 3-drop curve is much higher than most other classes. Like Priest would be the other class, right?
Yeah.
So I'm really not worried about our 3-drops at all.
Well, right now we're on, like, on the path to getting enough 3s. I'm more worried about like 2s.
Yeah,
Our 4s are okay right now. Our 5s and 6. So right now we have like a 1 and 2 problem, which hopefully we'll be able to round out. But Kill Command here seems like a good pick. Oof.
Well, we're not taking a second Mind Control tech.
We're
So
definitely not.
We're going with the Defender of Argus.
We're gonna do the Defender. Yep.
Hey, Hot Knives 42 just subscribed. Thank you, Hot Knives.
Oh, nice.
We still don't have the thing up where things pop out when
Yeah,
you subscribe.
guys.
Really sorry
Hot
about
Knives,
that.
Sorry, we don't have the we really need to get on this. You could tell we do not stream full time, but we really appreciate your support.
Yeah. And now
yeah.
you get access to the chat icons.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're also going to get a chicken icon up soon, so instead of that star for subs. Moxie Fruvis asks, I was told there were plans for Ratsma Collins Advoca tourney. Is that happening? Yes, it actually happened last night. Except instead of doing a live tourney, partly because, well, we kind of split the difference here, right? Mr. Shine is running the operation, and he's a big video guy. So we're trying to make this into a nice video format. So we've done it. We know the results of our little 3-man tournament, arena tournament. And it's hopefully going to be live next week, and we'll announce the time on all of our like social media stuff and on Reddit and on everywhere else. And it will be live commentated by Merps and Shankster, neither of whom know the results or have seen anything. So it'll be fresh commentary.
It's definitely an interesting way to do this. I like it. Web spinner's pretty good.
Web spinner is good here. Yeah, Hearth Arena's pushing Jungle Panther. I kind of wanted web spinner. I think we have web spinner a little low on our tier list. I think that's why. I agree that web spinner is better here.
Yeah, web spinner is definitely better.
We're still a little early for Hunter's Mark, but Hunter's Mark is going to get a lot of consideration.
So for me personally, if it's not web spinner, it's actually Hunter's Mark, and I would put Jungle Panther on last here, potentially.
You've always had it out for the Panther. I don't know what the Panther ever did to you.
Yeah. I just really like one Hunter's Mark. You know me. Bloodfin Raptor, solid 2. It's another beast. Sounds pretty good here. So we really need that like Glaive Zuka.
Master. We always really need Glaive Zuka. It's such a good card.
It is a.
We were talking about reach before. Glaive Zuka should be 5 damage of reach. Adds for 2 mana. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Houndmaster, right?
Houndmaster, definitely. Yeah. No, there's no contest.
Unleash. I'm taking that over Hunter's Mark.
Oh, definitely. First Unleash is more important than first Hunter's Mark.
AJ Demo says, if you're playing Hunter, how much does it boost beasts? We have it on the tier list boosted by, I think, like 4 points for like just the fact that it's a beast. Sometimes more, depending on which beast it is. We have a system, but Hearth Arena also finds your synergies and your probabilities of hitting those synergies and then adds more on top of that. Or subtracts it if you're like really not getting any beasts. But here, we're getting to a place where we have a decent amount of beast synergies. And Unleash is also a board clear, so it's giving it a ton of value. We agree. Okay, Giblin Stalker is good. We need a 2-drop. That's a very solid 2-drop.
Stalker is definitely fine. Yeah, I'm not comfortable taking the Scientist here with, just a chance of.
There's our 3-drops that we were talking about.
Yep, Animal Companion is just top tier 3-drop. Another question from the chat: how do you guys rate most legendaries if you can't draft them very often? We still play with them decent amount, and
we have a mathematical model behind it too, and benchmarks for certain things.
We have the math behind it, plus kind of our own experience, plus just kind of a broad general look at the arena meta as is.
More beasts.
Boy.
I say more beasts.
Yeah, I say more. Booty Bay is just so bad.
Booty Bay is so awful.
Yeah, the problem is I hate having so many 3s.
We don't have that many 3s. We have 4 3s. Mind Control's not a 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we could just keep MC Tech. Although as a hunter, like, are they gonna flood the board?
Yeah, because you have to go face. They need more attacks in order to kill you, so they will flood the board.
That's fine.
If they can't remove. Okay, we're gonna have too many 3s.
Should I even count how many Death Rados we have?
No.
Shade of Nax. So this is getting a little bit worrisome.
This is getting somewhat problem. Well, okay. Do we consider Feigned Death here? We have 2 Pilot, a Shredder, and a Web Spinner. No, we can't do it. We can't do it.
That's ridiculous.
We have to get 2 of those things on the board at once.
Yeah, that's a dead card. Or if we just get a Piloted Shredder on there, it's basically like 2 mana to get a random 2-drop, which sucks. Let's face it.
Yeah. All right. So now we definitely have more 3s than we would care for.
definitely.
We are not picking any more 3s. Hunter's
Well,
Mark.
if we can help it. First Hunter's Mark. What? Okay, so the Annoyatron has...
No.
No, we can't. The problem, we're not fast enough.
Right.
Like, we're just not a fast enough deck. And I think at this point we need to give up on being any sort of a fast deck.
We could be fast, though. We have 3 2-drops. Like, it doesn't look like we have low mana cards, but we already have 3 2-drops. We're at the point of the draft where we should have 3 2-drops, and we do have 3 2-drops. And we have 1 1-drop.
Yeah.
We're actually totally fine to go fast. But a Hunter's Mark goes fast
could.
or slow, right? Doesn't really matter.
Hunter's Mark is just very good. Yeah, I'm so happy having 1 Hunter's Mark.
There we go. Wow, Pyro.
How many times have we been offered tech?
This is the 3rd time. But definitely we need a
Yeah, I
Wild
think so.
Pyro. And with the
Oh,
Hunter's
yeah,
Mark,
definitely.
it, like, kills everything, so...
Yep. Pyro is good. Got that little
Uh-oh.
synergy going on.
That was a problematic lag moment.
And yeah, right. 1 Freezing Trap is
Very
always
good.
Very good. Really helps you push that damage in, make it awkward for...
It's Cobra Shot time!
Let's see, what do we... How do we...
We have 2 piloted shredders and a micro machine for the Cogmaster.
Could we just use it as kind of like a body? A 1 mana, kind of like 1/2 body?
Yes.
We could. To help us like fill out the curve. So are we in agreement here that the Nomergan is out?
As a 3 mana
consideration.
card, yes, it is
Yes.
definitely out. I don't want
Definitely out.
anything to do with Nomergon in this deck.
Right. So it's between Cobra and Cogmaster.
Mm-hmm. Dead
Had-
Cat for
okay.
Cutie says, Cobra Shot is so much worse than Explosive Shot, it's insane. I agree.
I know. Okay, so have you used Cobra Shot before in the arena?
This would be my first time using Cobra Shot after doing
I've
a
used it-
ton of Hunter's runs.
I've used it once. It was not a very successful run. I can't really say it was because of Cobra Shot or not. It was just a bad draft, but I just find that it is so expensive.
It is.
So ridiculously expensive.
It is. I completely agree. We could take a Cogmaster, but I'm saying we only have 3 mechs right now. We're probably going to get, like, 1 more mech. And our mechs are piloted shredders for the most part, which means we can't put it, like, it can't be 1-2, right? It can't even be 1 coin out 3.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have, like, Cogmaster is just going to be a 1-2 for us. And we don't have a high curve at all. So that's why I'm comfortable with the Cobra Shot.
You know what? We can make Cobra Shot work. We can make it work. Famous last words, right?
Cobra Shot it is.
Bomber.
Well, I don't know. Do we have a lot of things that have battle cries? I think we have, like, almost nothing with battle cries. I think the Rhubarb Weblord could be a consideration. We have an Injured Blade Master. Mind Control Tech, which we don't want to play. Oh, we have a Raise. Okay, fine.
No.
Fine,
yeah.
fine, fine.
Everybody
We have
just
enough
too
enough to play. Okay, fine. We'll do it, Mad Bomber.
slow. Yeah.
Also synergizes with Hunter's Mark. Fine. Can we take a Spider Tank?
We take the Spider Tank.
1,
It's
2,
just by far the best card.
3, 4, 5. We already have 5 3-drop cards. I want a tracking over a Spider Tank.
You want a tracking over
I want
a
to
Spider
track
Tank?
it. We have too many 3s. What are we going to do with all these 3-drops? 3s suck against 4s. None of our 3-drops do nothing
Oh,
against
man.
4-drops or above. Like, we have so many 3-drops. We're not going to be able to play it. That's how you lose games, by playing 3-drops.
Oh, I don't know if I
Like,
can...
if we're doing this, then we're basically saying, like, Animal Companion is a 4-drop, and we're going to use it as that. Which is not the worst thing, but, like, wouldn't tracking be better? We have a Freezing Trap, we have a Hunter's Mark, we have a Kill
That's
Command,
fine.
we
Okay.
have a
All
Unleash.
right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm just looking at, like, think about previous games that I have lost as a hunter. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's take the tracking. No, yeah.
Right.
If we can't at a certain point be able to drop something that is like at least decent for that turn, then we just lose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Going with the tracking.
All right.
Tiger.
Tiger is great. Tiger is really good.
If you guys don't know, we stealth updated the tier list without really announcing it. It's in the changelog, but the main move was to move Tiger up. Because Tiger's good.
Yeah.
Do we need more 2s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could take one more 2.
We could use one more. Yeah.
Or we could do a bluegill. We are missing removal still.
Yeah, that's one thing we don't have. We don't have that arcane shot. We don't have...
Hearth Arena wants Ancient Brewmaster, by the way, because we have no 4-drops.
We don't, but I don't want to take anything back.
Yeah. If it was a Tall Strider, I'd take it in an instant.
Yep. I would definitely take a Tall Strider here. Especially because Tall Strider's a beast, too. But...
This deck, I don't really... I don't want to pull things back. But at the same time, we're like really low on 4s.
We are really low on 4s. We have 2 actual 4-drops. But then, well, that's fine, right? Like, what happens if you have 2 little 4s? You just load up on 2s. So you can do 2-2 on 4. Especially with a Hunter, that's okay. More.
Alright,
yeah.
Are we loading up on 2s?
Yeah, we are.
So Bluegill or Puddle Stomper? I would probably take a Bluegill here.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Bluegill. It gives our deck more variety.
Yeah.
And it gives us something with initiative.
Yep.
What are things with initiative in our deck right now?
Unleash, Kill Command, Cobra Shot,
Bomber.
Hunter's Mark, maybe Tiger, maybe Shade of Nax,
Pyro combo.
Pyro
That's
combos. Yeah.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
I want it as a safety valve.
Yeah, no. Let's take it as a safety valve. We have enough actual 2s.
Ooh. More initiative or Spellbreak? Because Spellbreaker is not a 4-drop.
It's not a 4-drop. Stormwind Knight is. It's a great one, but it is something that you just drop.
I still would prefer a Spellbreaker, though.
I would too. I think it's...
Stormwind Knight is just so not good.
Yeah. I see Spellbreaker helping us out a decent amount as well. And I mean, even what? Are you going to charge it to the face for 2? It could help us out in the end, but I want that Spellbreaker. Let's take it.
Deathcat for Cutie says that Merps and Octo. If you guys consider adding something on the site itself that just tells you what pick number you're on, it's right here. If you're in the choice overview tab, it'll tell you how many cards you've picked. So it's in there. We also have it on our list to add a bigger one, but it's behind a lot of other things we need to do so far. But let's go with the Spellbreaker.
The chat is talking about the Pyro Unleash combo. The best combo ever.
Do we still have that in there? I thought we got rid of it. Let's see.
Nah,
yeah,
I mean,
we got rid of it.
Yeah.
Good.
That's ridiculous.
Unleash.
Unleash, definitely Unleash. Not taking the Wolf Rider.
Yes, 4s. Screw this multi-shot.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Now we have our 4s.
Yeah, we have our 4. Okay. We didn't get a Glavezuka.
We didn't get a legendary.
We did not. Kodo here.
Yep. Matter Bomber is kind of like what you use instead of an Unleash, but we have 2 Unleashes, so it like really cuts into the Matter Bomber goodness.
Yeah.
So why don't you talk about the deck, and I will snip it, but first let's see what Hearth Arena thinks the deck is. It is a Tempo Hunter. What? We really have that much? I would think this is a mid-range Hunter, but I guess Hearth Arena thinks it's a Tempo Hunter.
I think our curve skews a little bit low for a mid-range according to Hearth Arena.
That's true.
Um,
We
I
don't
do,
have enough big things. Like game needs
yeah,
to
we
end
don't.
essentially.
Game needs to end. So here's the things that I like about this draft. First of all, I like the number of twos and threes with any luck, or we shouldn't need any luck in order to be able to drop something on turn 2 and turn 3. Be pretty happy about it. We don't have a Glaive Zuka, so that means we can't be tricky in the beginning and try to gain an advantage by just merely playing a Glaive Zuka, which wrecks games at times. I like the fact that we have one Freezing Trap. I like the fact that we have one Hunter's Mark. Those two cards will usually win you a game by themselves. We have two Unleashes. Like a Hunter deck with one Unleash or more, as opposed to a Hunter deck with no Unleashes, just makes a huge difference. Two Animal Companions, terrific. We do have not a lot of 4s, which is really tough.
No, we're okay.
We're okay. And like we said,
okay.
we can always just play 2 and 2 to fill it in. So this deck is looking okay. I think it's like slightly above average Hunter deck. What would you say it is?
It's a pretty typical Hunter's deck. I don't think it's above average, and I don't think it's below average.
I think it's
just lacking a Glaive Zuka means, in my mind, a Hunter's deck with no Glaive Zuka cannot be above average. I just don't. I think that's how important Glaive Zuka is. Hearth Arena is as average, value wise, it's also average. So
yeah. I just like the fact that we have one Hunter's Mark, we have the Unleash.
We have the Unleash Hunter's Mark combo, which helps.
Yeah.
But that helps you get back on the board. And the problem with this deck is it has no way to get on the board. Right now, if you curve out well, you're 50-50 whether you're on the board or not. That's how the GVG meta works. So we're going to be behind on the board 50% of the time, which is fine because we can get back, but we have no end game to really carry us through. We need to get back and immediately deal the damage that's going to put them into tap lethal range. And if we don't draw our Hunter's Mark at that point, or like a Freezing Trap, like we have problems. So that's why I don't think this is a great deck. This is kind of like an average deck. If we had Glaive Zukas, we have much higher consistency to control the board at the beginning.
I'm going to predict, I'll say 8 wins.
Yep, I think 8 is about
for
right.
A deck like this, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Comment from the chat. Athween says, not a bad curve. It's a pity that there's no late game. Hero power is the late game.
That's why we have a Cobra shot. Come on.
Yeah.
The light shall bring victory.
Let the hunt begin.
So we're against a priest. We're going first. And we're going to win. I just throw them all. We're going to get something, right?
Yeah, I want something better than a bluegill. Like, if he drops a 2-3, we're pretty screwed there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or if he, like, doesn't coin something out.
Yeah, exactly. No, let's just drop everything. I'm gonna put my faith in these cards.
Oh, we could have kept the Razor Fen, but I don't see the need to. I wanted more chances to roll an actual 2-drop.
Yeah.
So what were you saying about that great curve that we had? This is why I don't trust the curve. Like, it's good to have it, but you're gonna miss these games, and then you need ways to get back. We have ways to get back, but it's just inconsistent.
Let's just really hope that Priest doesn't coin out something, because this means that they will stay on the board, which means they can Valence Chosen. Oh god, terrible. All right, so if there was like a % chance to win at the side, ours should have just dipped drastically.
Glory to the Sindora.
What?
That's getting Valence Chosen.
Oh boy.
So who do we sack in for the Valence Chosen? Okay, so he Valence Chosens that. That's 7. If we injure Blade Master, it'll have to take
We could always silence it afterwards as well.
But it's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, unless your plan is to tap here and then silence it when he Valence Chosens it, it's not it. So assuming we're not going to do that, we're going to injure
alright,
Blade
so-
Master, and then we're going to pilot a Shredder, and that thing could still be on the board afterwards.
It could still be on the board, yeah.
But if it is, the piloted Shredder's like remaining thing will probably kill it, or we would like, I don't know, Defender it to kill it or something. Unless you are that sure that it's a Valence Chosen that we can tap and then spell break.
God, I mean, it certainly seems like it, but then we're at 0-0, right? Like,
Yep.
you never know. Let's just play it safe. Let's force him to actually make this move. And then we have the Piloted Shredder, and 2 attack is not asking a lot out of it. So, alright, so it was Valence Chosen. Which, I mean, alright, if we were at like 7-1, I think we could give more merit to the, yeah.
Yep. So we could put a piloted Shredder, which, if he wants to heal it up to keep it on the board, will slow him down, and then we could trade whatever it is in there. So it's a 2 for 2 if he tries to heal. If he doesn't heal, it's a 1 for 1.
Yeah, exactly. The Piloted Shredder is, I think, superior to Spellbreaker because you have a chance to gain. You give yourself better board positioning than just Spellbreaker, which just equalizes because he's still able to kill it off.
Oh, good. He didn't have a 4-drop.
Oh.
Well, I think we have to silence the 3-4.
I wonder.
I
Because
mean,
otherwise it'll eat whatever we put out, and then... Well, let's do the trade first, right? We're doing that regardless.
well, okay, so you could just kill off the Cultist now and then silence the Blood Knight after it buffs the Blood Knight.
Oh. Is that better? Oh, I guess that's better than the other way around.
Right.
Okay,
I mean, you're
okay,
leaving a
fine.
3-3 instead of
Fine.
yeah.
Let's do that then.
Okay, that's cool.
Your magic shall not.
Quickly.
All right, so things to watch out for from a priest. Turn 5, Holy Nova. Turn 6, Temple Enforcer, and to a lesser extent, Light Bomb. So what happens if we drop Ogre and he deaths? He deaths for 3, kills that, he has 3 oh, that's terrible.
Yup.
Smith is okay. I wish we could like Smith and Web Spinner here. That would be fantastic, but we can't do that.
We could drop a Micro Machine, Defender of Argus it. And then attack face. Puts everything out of Holy Nova
I
range.
like
Makes him
that.
trade. If he wants to heal it up, that's fine. And if he doesn't heal it up, we can then trade the other one in. I think it's our best option.
I agree. I absolutely agree. Yep.
My shield for Argon.
Yeah. We couldn't play Ogre there because if he has a death in hand, the Temple Swing is just too big on his side. He gets to kill off the rest of our board, use 3 mana to eliminate our 6 mana creature, and have 3 more mana to drop, I don't know, either another Dark Cultist or a Spider Tank, or even if he just drops like a Raptor for 2 mana, we're in terrible shape. We're never recovering from that position.
Mm-hmm.
Pain, okay.
Comfortable with that.
Yeah. He heals, that's fine.
I smell blood.
Pyro Unleash!
So good.
wonder.
Unleash MCT? Or, yeah.
Yeah, that 5/5 is really annoying.
Mm-hmm. We have like nothing to buff the board at all in our, nothing left.
Yeah,
So.
here's that's a problem with this deck. We can't go tricky,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that the right move? You can talk about the deck, man. His turn.
I wonder.
Yeah, no.
Quickly.
Yeah, let's do it.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
MCT, that's right now unable to be killed off by the 2/1.
Embrace the void.
Okay. Okay. I really love that kill command.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Why can't we have one more mana?
Right.
Yeah. Playing the Pyro is just not good, but
One, that's 4. He can't do it. We could drop the pilot or shredder, slam the 1/1 in, and then just tap.
that's so slow. Damn it.
I
If
mean,
we do
or we can
Spiteful-
smith and wild pyro, and then he just kills the pyro for free.
I just don't want him killing the Pyro for free. That's too good for him.
Well, we can ogre, but then we lose if he has Shadow of Death.
I wonder.
I'm fine with taking it slow, like the first play that you said.
The pilot or shredder, not the ogre.
Yeah. Rope, I'll leave it to you. Okay. I think this is a fine move too. We have to play the ogre at some point. and-
We're really behind.
yeah, we're not in a good spot, and you might as well play it before mind control. Valence.
Yep, that's why I didn't
So
think
it's
the pyro was pilot or
5.
shredder was gonna work.
Silly. That's just silly. Alright, well, where's that hunter's mark? Yeah.
Shredder, cobra
Alright.
shot.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a great play.
No, it's absolutely fine.
Or we could wall pyro cobra shot.
What does that do?
It's the same thing. It's just
Well, let's do the shred. The
shredder leaves a
might
body.
Yeah, exactly.
He's up 1.5 cards.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Wow. This guy is going all in with that Akanai.
Well, there's nothing we can do about it.
Not really. He has 14, 17, so he has lethal next turn. We actually need to
Make the trade.
make the trade. Let's do it.
Drop
That's
stuff.
kind of useful, I guess. Yeah, just drop stuff.
They are bent to my command.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens with the priest. If they Valence on turn 3, you lose.
Yeah.
Why not? Well, we can kill something. What are we killing? I guess the A5.
Yeah.
Or we can kill the 4/5 and then really hope.
What are we hoping for?
Freeze. No, you're right.
No. Alright, so we're not dead yet.
We're dead.
We're pretty dead. We have no comeback mechanic in this deck.
Oh, we have another Unleash, but it's just not going to work.
Feel a little tingle.
Oh.
I usually work alone.
Oh, okay. So that didn't turn out that poorly.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. We can't actually come back 9, 12. So he has lethal next turn. So even if we unleash, we have to. Nah, that's it. GG.
Well played.
Well played.
Fought. I can see.
Well, that's what happens now.
Yep. All right. So let's hope for being able to get kind of like that consistent, like 2-3 and either 4 or 2-2 on turn 4. We weren't able to get at that game, and then versus a priest, that's especially just really bad. Especially when
he Valened. That's all that happened.
He Valened.
Nothing
Yeah,
else
yeah.
happened in that entire game besides the fact that he Valened.
Yep.
We didn't even have like awful answers for, like, we didn't have like a deadly shot or anything like that, but we did okay to answer it.
Mhm.
You just
Yeah.
you can't answer a Valens when it happens that early. So it's one of those cards where Valen's great, but if you pull it off that early, it's game ending. Otherwise, it's just like a typically like really good card.
Oh, Shang's in the chat. What's up, Shang? And as always, thank you to Shokunin for modding. He's always here, and we really appreciate what he does. Thanks a lot, man.
I must protect the wild. Let the hunt begin.
Great, we got a Pyro, we got a Companion. Do you want to keep the tracking?
Let's throw away the
for-
tracking. We don't need the tracking.
Yeah.
We could get a 2/2 start.
Yeah, I wanna be a little bit greedy here. It's not even greedy. It's just I
Yeah.
think it's just right.
Yeah.
Yeah, freezing trap. Hopefully we draw 2, so we can potentially do something there. Although I think we coin out Wild Pyro even if we don't get another 2, right?
Do we?
I think we do. We go for the chance to draw into another 2. Otherwise, we could just do freezing trap.
Okay. We
Just
have
to make sure
1,
that we have the board.
2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 2-drops in this deck. This is not a deck with a ton of 2-drops. I know
Yeah,
you
so
think
if
it
we-
is a deck with a lot of 2-drops, but it's not.
So if we pass here, we just give up the board initiative,
Mhm.
and that's basically it. Otherwise, we can try trading the freezing trap.
Because the thing is, you can't play the freezing trap. Unlike an empty board, for example.
Oh wait, god damn it! I keep on forgetting that's a dumb
Like,
pyro.
we have to trade.
Yeah,
like,
we have
that's
to
why
trade. No,
you're
no,
just
no.
you're just looking to draw one of your. I guess like even
Nope.
a bluegill could be okay, but
Nope.
you're looking to draw a lot more.
It's time for
Nope,
a little
nope.
blood.
So like here we would have to make the trade and then freezing trap, or I guess we'd play the web spinner.
Oh, web spinner.
Do we want to get the web spinner out now? Do we want to just get an animal companion out now? I think we just want to get an animal companion out now.
What happens if it's Leok? He hits into it, becomes a 5/1.
Well, we can
have
always wild
2/2.
pyro and do something to kill it. Like we'll always wild pyro. Oh, I guess we can't
No, we
necessarily. Well, we could
If it's a
unleash. That's not that good.
No. Damn it.
if we just wall pyro, it's a pretty weak move.
I wonder.
But I guess it prevents against downside.
Yeah.
Wall pyro?
Wall pyro. Yep. Let's just do wall pyro here.
What do we take the web spinner over? It's not looking that good because we can't buff it at all.
Yeah. Web spinner becomes crazy good with a glaive Zuka.
Yeah, but you can never draft. You're like, oh, this card becomes crazy good if you have a flame strike. It's pick 15. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to draft a flame strike.
Also, just being able to drop something on turn 1 is...
Well, but you have to get it on turn 1. That's not... Over a Jungle Panther. Okay, that's fine. We ended up getting too many 3s anyway. So that was fine. Well, what did he do?
He Power of the Wild to just make it survive and turn into a 6/1. Basically saying, you guys don't have 1 damage.
I mean, we have a lot of ways to deal 1 damage. But
We do.
which way do we want to use?
Alright, so if we web spinner, you know he's gonna hero power and then try to drop another 2. Do you think he has another 2?
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
We have
He
no reads
used-
on that.
We have no reads. He used the Amani, he used the...
Quicker. I wonder.
I'm fine with... Yeah, okay, just go. Okay, that's good.
He's not attacking.
I must safeguard the land.
Oh, what? He actually did attack?
Wow. Okay.
That's fine. I am very
That's actually
okay
okay.
with this result. Alright, so we could just Yeti to eat it. We don't need to coin out the Spiteful Smith.
We don't even need to coin out the Smith.
He basically just wasted the Keeper.
Yeah.
It's not a waste of a freezing trap if you get the board afterwards. So I think that was definitely a fine use of the freezing trap. We can croc, kill command, and kill the 2/4 now and establish our dominance. Or we can animal companion,
Animal companion, yes.
to establish bigger dominance.
Oh, that's what the coin is for, right? To establish bigger dominance,
Alright. Why not?
right? Yeah. This is what we want. We want the board. Cool. Let's establish bigger dominance. Freeze. That's very nice for a hunter.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice for a hunter. And okay, so this is the position we want to be in. We're on the board. Going into his turn 6, what can he realistically drop? What's the scariest thing? Boulderfist Ogre. We freeze it. We drop more stuff. We go to the face.
What to do?
If he drops smaller stuff, we should have enough to take care of it. I like the fact that we have 1 Unleash in hand, although he's not going to just flood the board and give us the Unleash. So, we probably won't have enough to... Okay, that's quite slow.
Alright, that works.
So he just used 5 mana to kill off our 3 mana.
So we're gonna empty Spellbreak. I mean Spiteful Smith.
Empty Spiteful Smith. 2/3 puts out more attack.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
Right.
what's he gonna do to
And
this?
He can't.
He can't.
Yeah,
he can't do anything to this.
Yeah, this is better. Definitely puts more pressure. And I think saving the Spellbreaker for the Iron Bark is good.
Did someone say bomb?
Well, that is one thing this is slightly weaker against, but I don't think it's gonna kill anything. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, it probably wouldn't have. We had all things at 3. Oh, he's gonna be able to kill it with his face. That's fine. He got one card on us, which is the Croc, which I don't really care about.
Yeah.
So nothing yet. So we just Spiteful Smith and tap.
Spiteful Smith, tap.
Make the trade for the 4/2. That's not the Yeti.
Yes.
We don't need to freeze that. That's unnecessary. Because we have a really good trade on the board.
Yeah, I think we can save the freeze for when we can push for lethal the next turn. I think it's a little bit premature. Really?
Your turn to
Yeah, because we're nowhere close right now. Okay.
So this is where we Spellbreaker, freeze, tap or drop the Raptor. I guess drop the Raptor.
Spellbreaker, freeze, drop the Raptor. Do you want to play around MC Tac?
Oh. We
No,
would
not really.
have-
If you MC Tax, we can Houndmaster Unleash. Well, okay, Spellbreaker at first. And then okay, so we have 11 damage. We put out the Raptor. Oh, I mean, he'll be at 11 health.
I don't think we need the Raptor. I think we just tap. Because tapping is 2 damage. The Raptor is 3 damage the next turn.
Yeah,
Game's gonna end before this Raptor gets any real use.
that's true. Let's just tap.
Right?
Yeah, let's just tap. Tapping is always good. That's cute.
Alright.
That's a good answer. That was a really good
It's a
answer.
really good answer, but
Yeah.
that's fine. So we unleash and we Houndmaster one of the unleashes and we play the Raptor
Yes.
this time.
Yes. Unleash. What is this? Freeze?
Emergency coolant.
Die, Mage.
I don't see the need for to use the coolant.
Do we give him a draw off the Acolyte?
Huh?
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, do you
No, it
mean,
doesn't matter.
do we go face? No, we use the 3/3 to kill it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
quickly.
Do we remove the 3/3 with 4/6?
I think we do.
I think we do. I think that's a good point.
We're kind of setting up for a swipe combo. Do we drop the Bloodfen? I wouldn't. I just tap.
I'm fine with tapping here.
Like, he needs combos.
Yeah.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
It's cute. So he can kill off.
He can kill off everything if he has a swipe.
Yeah. That was a really good MC Tac.
Let the pain speak.
A lot of
to me.
Acolyte pains.
It's an unplayable card.
Yeah.
I wonder.
He showed he didn't have a swipe. That Then again, so we can unleash.
Yeah, we can unleash, drop the
Leash
bloodthorn,
ra-
go face, freeze
Yeah.
the 1/3 so he doesn't draw.
Or should we freeze the 3/3 so he can't get rid of our 4/3?
Our 4/3 is killing the 2/3. He can get rid of our 4/3.
No, that's fair. So force him to have the.
Yeah, because the idea is that he doesn't have a swipe.
Yeah, it is. That's what he showed. That's what our read is.
Quickly.
We will take. Yep. Our read is he doesn't have a swipe. So let's hope our read is right and he didn't like drafted it.
Because he could have cleared the board last turn with a swipe, and I don't know why he wouldn't have.
Yep. Because he could have MC teched and then swiped and our board is completely gone.
Yep. Another MC tech? What's he... this guy is so cute.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Oh my god, the plays.
Whatever.
The plays.
Oh, why can't we MC tech? Yeah. Alright, attack both into his face, tap, Mad Bomber. We don't care if it kills our 1/1.
Yeah,
We don't care if it triggers the Zamani.
No.
Wanna blow something up?
We kind of care if it draws cards, actually. Well, didn't work. No, I'm not going to MC
do we-
tech.
Yeah, we don't have to. I mean, we force him to actually have something here
Yep.
as well.
He's already healed once. Like, I don't know.
It would have been great if Bomber won us the game right there.
At least it didn't make him draw a card. That was the only thing that
Yeah.
would have been bad for us. This other stuff doesn't matter.
What?
Unless he can win the game here.
Get in there.
Wait, what?
Maggot.
He still doesn't win the game. I don't think. Unless I'm doing really bad math.
Did nothing save him? He could have drawn a card.
I can
Alright.
That was so. Did he have nothing in his deck?
Maybe he
I
had no
guess not.
initiative in his deck. Maybe he needed a heal, right?
Yeah.
Or like some kind of like something with armor. So it could have just been that he didn't have any of that.
By the way, that really scared me for a second. I thought he was actually going to pull something crazy out.
Double Savage Roar.
Yeah.
That's what it would take.
Double Savage.
It would take a double Savage Roar.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that was a really interesting game, right? Like that you rarely see those kind of weird, funky games in the arena. Usually it's just much more straightforward.
Well, it's just because there's a lot of spare parts. Nothing else really happened. Just the spare parts were doing weird things for both of us.
Yeah. But that was also us, like, being able to put pressure on, like, 4 or 5 turns in a row with our hero power.
Let the hunt begin.
Go first, keeping the stalker.
Matchup. Always like to see a Warlock.
Love seeing warlocks when you're the hunter.
I love seeing Warlocks no matter who I am. Except maybe Priest.
Okay, this is good. We got our 2, we got our 3.
Job's done.
Giblin Stalker.
I feel icky.
Giblin's good.
What are you gonna do about that? Hopefully you tap. He has the coin though. He could technically
Yeah.
do like really crazy things right now.
I know, something like...
Popper says 0-1 sweating just like it's 11-2. Cute. Wow, if you don't, that's how you end up being like 0-3. It happens.
Yeah.
Uh,
No huffer one time.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm not web
no
spinner
huff-
tapping.
No huffer one time.
To my side.
Alright, this works.
That's fine.
As Demo says, when's the last time you guys went 0-3? Me and Merps together? Probably never. Me
But
by
individually,
myself?
it definitely
Like
happens.
2 weeks ago?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, no, we have a Blue Goat Warrior. We're fine. I was going to say, can't kill command that thing. Blue Goat Warrior, web spinner.
Yes. Okay. We have 4 attack going into turn 4. A 2-drop here would be great because it would allow us to, if he drops a Yeti, to kill command plus drop 2. That's not exactly. That's super annoying. Wow.
Well, if it's going to be super annoying, it's going to be super annoying. What are you going to do about
is.
it? Do we proactively trade? No, let's get some face damage in. Well, no. If we don't proactively trade, he has 2 things with 1 health. We have to proactively trade.
Yeah, we do.
Alright.
Let's so we trade into the Trog because
Yep.
that's preventing us from.
Malorn. Alright.
It's cute.
And then we drop the Tiger so we can potentially kill command next turn, or we drop the Smith. I say we drop the Smith. Because if we are forced to Tiger the next turn, we can kill command after that. Whereas if we try to kill command the next turn, we have 3 mana, which we can't do much with.
The problem with this Smith is
I wonder.
we're going into his 5-drop, so he's going to have something with 5 health, right?
Fine, we'll save
Like
this.
more likely. Yeah. Yeah, I also like that it leaves us with the kill command option.
I don't like that he's at 30 health.
I hate
We
that
are
fact.
very, very behind right now. Come on, a 3-drop.
Give us a 3. Come on.
Or
Let us
a
take this
2-drop.
board.
3-drop or a 2-drop. Either one's
Yeah.
fine.
Let us take this board.
Has he used the coin yet?
I don't remember. Chat, if you guys could help us out, that'd be great. Oh, this sucks.
Oh, we could Houndmaster tap. I don't know how this sucks at all.
We can Houndmaster tap and then kill off the Watcher.
Yeah.
And then
or
he
we
kills
can
it off.
kill command tap. Like, either way.
Kill command tap actually leaves us with a stronger minion on the board. Instead of only the Houndmaster being alive, it'll be a 5/3 Tiger, right?
I mean, yeah, but then the Houndmaster may not have a target for a while.
It has Malorn.
Which may not be a target for a while. Alright, let's kill command.
Right? Okay.
Quickly.
I really want to go face.
I'm okay with going face here.
Join or die. Or
Draw your
both.
cards.
Malorn.
Malorn, do it.
I have returned.
Don't have Siphon Soul. Don't be a jerk. So next time we could Houndmaster piloted Shredder. That would be a sick turn.
Magic detected.
My eyes.
Fine, draw your cards.
Houndmaster Shredder.
Yep. At this point, like, I don't care about him getting cards at all.
We have
just want
cards too. We just need this game to end.
Yep.
None shall.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on.
This is how games
Oh
are
my
lost.
God.
Valens, Black Knight, things like that.
All right.
That's game.
Okay. So. We could bomber first and then kill off the. Hope to get lucky and then kill off the Cult Master, or.
What?
And then drop the ogre, or we could just do
What,
2, 2,
what
5,
is lucky with the bomber?
both hitting the Cult Master.
No.
Fine.
No. I don't want the 4/5 to be able to kill itself. I'm doing a Smith, a Bloodfen, and I'm tapping. And I'm hitting face.
Sounds good. Yeah, we could have put the bomber out there for more pressure.
No, it will hit the 4/5, and then he'll be able to kill the 4/5 and draw another card.
Oh my god.
This doesn't really bother me all that much. Except that we're about to die.
Except that we're going to die. Yes.
Alright, so we can Hunter's Mark the 5/6. We need the 4/3 alive. We may not be able to accomplish that. So we need to kill the 5/3
Kill the
first.
Gold Master first. Yeah.
Hunter's Mark the 5/6. And then I guess we do have to trade away the Piloted Shredder.
Yeah, we do.
No other choice. Alright.
Yep. Let's do it.
Or we can trust the bomber.
I think this is a really weird spot to trust the bomber. Here is where I'm more comfortable trusting the bomber. Nope.
Never a good reason to trust the bomber.
Nope.
Let's see if he has 1 damage.
Oh my god. This game, man. This game.
He had a Black Knight. We had a 10/7 taunt.
Yeah.
That's game.
6 mana, drop a 4/5, kill off a 10/7. GG. Is it possible that he does not have 1 damage?
It
and
is.
no heal and no taunt?
No, that's not
possible.
that's not possible. It is possible he doesn't have 1 damage, but it's still not possible that we win.
Yeah.
Like, we may not lose here, but we're losing very, very, very quickly afterwards.
Possibilities.
For Nazata.
9, 10, 11, so we're
Please
1 damage
tap.
off.
Just tap. Just, like, do math wrong and tap.
That would be fantastic of you. Alright. So it seems we're actually not out of this game yet, which is unbelievable.
Almost out of time.
Cobra Shot would win. Assuming he
Have we
doesn't
used
trade.
Cobra Shot yet?
Huh?
I don't even remember. I'm guessing we
No,
haven't
we
used
definitely haven't used Cobra Shot. We would remember using Cobra Shot.
Yeah.
He has to make the trade.
So many possibilities.
Is he gonna neither trade nor attack? Oh, that works. I like concede.
What just happened? Wait, what?
He decided we were gonna draw the Cobra Shot and win anyway, and then he conceded because that's what people do.
What just happened? Guys, what just happened? Guys.
I mean, it happens. It happens, man. It happens.
Guys. Guys, what just happened? Come on.
That has to be a Blizzard issue. Because he didn't DC. That wouldn't have happened if he DC'd. He, like, actually just auto-lost the game.
Don't call it a comeback, guys. No, like, literally, don't call it a comeback, because I don't know if that one counts.
Does not count as a win. Because the Cobra Shot would not have done anything if he just made the trade. The Cobra Shot only would have done something if he didn't make the trade.
Reddit Cringe says, by the way, Merps, can you unzip your jacket about 2 more inches, babe? I'm not feeling that comfortable right now. You guys, this isn't, it's not that kind of stream, okay?
Let the hunt begin.
Alright. We'll chalk that one up to our superior play intimidating him into quitting. I want to keep the animal companion.
Yeah, I want to keep the animal companion. Animal companion is just so good. Let's run to it.
Never keep the animal companion. Never keep the animal companion.
Alright, we got one more chance. One more chance. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's not lose because we can't get a 2-drop.
This deck is so bad at hitting the 2-drops. I'm never keeping anything besides 2-drops again. I mean, this deck is just not hitting any of its. We have technically 6 things we can do on turn 2, even though one of them is not a 2-drop. And then we have at least 2 things we can do on turn 1.
Terrible. Murloc Tidehunter. Into the Murloc War Leader.
Alright, Animal Companion. It's not that bad. Or, you know, Razorfen actually kind of does the same thing.
Razorfen is actually not that bad. It eliminates the downside of a potential Huffer.
Well, Huffer, you just hit it into the 1/1, and then you're kind of okay.
I guess. Maybe. Kind of. It's just a really weak play. But Razorfen Hunter here is like the... It's fine. It's fine.
So many options.
Deathcat for Cutie asks, have you considered streaming nude? I have not, but now it's in my head, and it's a little bit
one of these days, man.
uncomfortable.
One of these days.
A little bit uncomfortable. You know, just a tad.
Wow. I guess Animal Companion doesn't really do much here.
No. Shredder and get rid of the 2/1. Try to slow him down by having him tap. So chat is basically saying we shouldn't call it tap because it should just be tap for Warlock, and for everyone else it's something else.
What's the difference?
I always call it tap. Come on.
Why is Warlock special?
I don't know why it's so special. Come on, Millhouse. Millhouse. Give us Millhouse. Give us Millhouse.
Okay, you have to hit it now. I don't know what your other options are for 1 mana, but you have to hit this thing now. Nice.
Nice. Excellent.
No.
Wait,
oh,
no?
A backstab. Backstab is fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm okay with the
He's using
backstab.
okay, if he's using a card to
Yeah.
okay. This is fine.
This is all fine. I'm okay with where this is going.
Yeah. Oh, why don't we have a 2?
Well, we just injure Blade Master and tap. Just feed it to him. Or do we Animal Companion and tap? I guess we Animal Companion. Because then you may not necessarily feed it to him.
What happens if it's a Leok?
Then it's a Leok. Who cares?
Then it's a Leok. It's a Leok, I guess.
We Animal Companion and kill command whatever you put down next turn anyway, right?
Yeah, we do. You're right.
The injured Blade Master is like the worst case Animal Companion situation.
It is.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Don't you hate every single time you always ask us like, ugh, what if it's Leok? What if it's Huffer? You never ask, ugh, what if it's Misha?
Every now and then you have like a huge taunt out, and you're like, oh, anything but Misha.
Yeah, I know. It's like, please, Huffer, so I can go face. Ben Grimm, thank you so much. It's either tap or ping. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That is so true.
Pay attention, class.
I am ready to learn.
What 1 mana are you going to play? Oh, wait, it's 2 mana. Oh, ooh.
We have Unleash Kill Command. We're fine.
Yeah.
Do we win?
Wait.
Let's say we unleash and then kill command his face. Or like Animal Companion unleash. That's 4 damage. We're very close to winning.
We would be. He has 7, 10, 11.
I wonder.
We could Animal Companion hoping for Leok.
I think that's...
After just trashing him.
I mean, I think it's fine. Like, we unleash and...
I wonder.
Okay.
Because the other thing is to unleash kill command and then remove everything but the 1/1. And then play him on essentially even card advantage.
Seems like he has a fairly fast deck, so we might be able to win there. But
Yeah.
ours isn't exactly geared for the late game either.
I wonder. I moves quickly.
It's rope.
To my side.
Boom.
That was fine, right?
That was fine.
I was thinking of like taking the good trades. And then I'm like, wow, the ogre can't control himself. He can't use his face anymore.
We
We
put
have a kill
ogre-
command for 3 damage at least.
He needs Fan of Knives.
Yeah.
We forced him to have Fan of Knives.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have Phantom Knives. We had a situation before where it would be really good for him to use Phantom Knives.
Yeah. So people are asking, oh, what about Fan of Knives? I mean, that's our...
We had a read from before that he doesn't have Phantom Knives, right? He has Betrayal.
I am ready
Yeah.
to learn.
Betrayal is okay.
Huh? Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
he needs to clear this board. He definitely needs to clear the board.
Choose soon.
Yup.
It's really good for him. All right. Where is...
Kodo tap? Or no, we have to save the Kodo for the kill command. Ugh,
Yeah.
we're off. We need to survive for 3 turns to Kodo kill command.
Well... yeah, we do. We still need a tap here, too.
Yeah, I think we're just Kodo tap.
I think we just Kodo tap, yeah. We actually can't just hold it back.
Because he can't control the ogre, so he's
Yeah.
not like actually going to rush us down. Make a Defender of Argus tap the next turn. Like Defender of Argus the micro machine and then tap.
So many.
Our things on the board aren't doing anything right now. If I were him, I'd pref going face.
Well, with the
Yeah, with the ogre it doesn't matter, but yeah. And again, I would still pref going face.
Yeah. He doesn't have enough pressure on the board right now.
Yep.
He just
we
doesn't.
need a beast. Give us a beast. Yes, you attack the face.
I hear you got a problem.
Crap. I mean, we're technically fine, but crap.
Well, we need to set it up for next turn, so we have to
tap.
micro machine.
Yeah, we have to micro machine
Defender.
defender it and tap.
Yep, exactly.
My shield for Argus.
He kills it. He has 4, 7, 11 damage. With his weapon, that's 12. He needs 5 damage from his hand.
Ten, 11. Yeah, he needs. Right. Okay.
I wonder.
He can't heal though. If he heals, then we are still dead. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. Potentially, because he still has to trade a 3 in, and then he swings for 11
No, we're pretty
damage.
dead unless we get get our unleash or our
Yeah.
like cobra shot or something.
Yeah, definitely. He's afraid of the silence. That's fair.
Choose soon.
I mean, we could also just Tiger Kill Command the 7/5 if we are like
Yeah,
desperate.
yeah, exactly. If we're desperate enough.
That's right. That is pretty sneaky.
All right, well, that's GG.
GG.
Well played.
Question from Clapper Guy at Adulta. Is this the arena Coop? Yes, it is. So this is for all the marbles. This one counts. It's not like the Polterizer. All right. So we are a very strange 3-1 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we need to take a breather after that?
I think we do. That was
I
way
think we
too
do.
close.
That was pretty intense.
Um,
I'm just gonna take a drink. I don't need to do anything. Do you need to do anything? I think we should take a
No.
few seconds though.
Okay, but let's take a few seconds. I'm going to go over this
Alright,
deck again.
chat.
We have not been winning in a very convincing way.
Yeah.
We've been winning in probably the most unconvincing way we could possibly win. So let's reevaluate. Do we get a 2? Oh no, we've been winning unconvincingly because we haven't hit our 2 drops. That's
Yeah,
actually like a really okay. So from now on, we're mulliganing away everything above 2. Which is there's absolutely no consideration for any of that. We're just mulliganing everything away. I don't care if we get like animal companions, unleashes,
We just can't miss
shades.
our 2.
We can't.
Yeah. No, that's ridiculous.
So that's a first step. The second step. So we went pretty aggressive to the face last time, and I don't know if we could have played card advantage. I'm thinking back on the cards that he had. We may have been able to play card advantage if we had just
We
used
might
the
have.
unleash and killed, basically wiped his board.
I still like the pressure that we were putting on him afterwards, and you could see he had good responses, and we didn't have the perfect responses, but we were still able to kill him.
Yeah.
And I knew that we would be in that good of a position, and in that position, you know that you can't map out exactly what he has to do in order to come back, but you knew it had to be something really substantial. So I was okay with doing that.
We have nothing big. I'm really uncomfortable
Yeah.
with this deck going into the late game, like without having him like under 10 health. So we could just start like dropping something, forcing him to clear it, so he's not attacking our face, and then tapping.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess get a 2-draw. There's not that much we can control. Tracking
No,
also
definitely not.
counts for the most part, so we technically have 6 things we can find.
We haven't used tracking once.
Yeah, we have 6
haven't
things
really
that we
seen
can
it.
find.
Yeah.
and the bluegill's not bad, so like 6.5 actually.
Bluegill's not bad at all.
So
No.
we've just been getting really, really, really bad starts.
The starts have not been good, or
And-
we've been put in a tough spot, like the pyro start.
Well, we
with the
won a
spells
double
afterward.
mind control tech game, and we won a game where we got Black Knighted. So hopefully all that shit is behind us. We did not win the game where we got Valence chosen 3 times. But once was in the coin out turn 3 play, and then Valence chosen follow up where we did not have a 2-drop.
Yeah.
Ben Pack says blame losses on card draw. Yeah, no, you're right. It is the first couple of card draws that were the problem.
Look at
Whoa.
them tempting us with our premium 3 and premium 4.
Don't care. We're just throwing it all away. And it still
And
doesn't
it
work.
doesn't matter at all.
We have these cards in our deck. We're going to keep losing or getting really close to losing if we never draw our 2s or our 1s or our tracking.
We have 6 2s. That should be enough. That should be more than enough.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're way above the range of enough. Unplayable. That's our half 2 that doesn't count in this matchup.
Can't do it. Well, yeah, we can't do it because we don't even have a
We don't even have a 3.
decent 3 that we can do. So it's like, oh, force,
there's a 3.
hang, and then yeah.
It's really bad, but we play
It's
it.
terrible. Yeah.
Mess with us.
We're not using Hunter's Mark here.
No.
Alright, that's fine.
Question: do we get banned if we disagree with arena picks? A popular streamer was banning people for disagreeing with him a couple of nights ago. We're not gonna ban you guys. Like, just the rule is always gonna be just keep it civil. That's it. That's all we ask.
Shredder?
Shredder. Yeah, we expect you guys to have disagreements, and part of the reason we do this is to talk through picks, talk through decisions. Feel free to disagree. Just, you know, don't be an asshole. Basically, oh jeez, that is a terrible one.
Super helpful. What are you talking about? Alright, so... I guess we have to Animal Companion, and then we Bluegill.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, let's just clear the board this turn. Huh?
Alright, we Hunter's Mark the 5/4, and we Bluegill into it.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Even though we're just 1 damage off, we get the board back.
We get the
That's
board
gotta
back.
be worth something.
That is worth something. Hunter's Mark is just like it's like a moonfire, which I know is not that sexy, but
Strike.
if we don't have the board with this deck, we got nothing.
It would be nice to get 2 drops. That usually helps with the board.
Yes.
Magic detected.
That's fine. I guess we just Defender these 2 guys and then tap.
Defender tap. Yeah, that's the only thing that we can do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I wonder.
My shield for Argus!
We could
Yeah.
throw Leok in there preemptively, and then allow him to basically ping it down if he wants, which he probably will want to do.
I like Leok, right? Like, why do we
Yeah,
let him
right.
kill it?
Okay, fine, but he could just fireball it. Like, we may not be getting any value out of him, really.
That's fair. Do we take that chance?
I moves quickly.
I want to take that chance.
Okay.
Because we're not in a great spot right now. Nah.
There we go. Because it's not one of our biggest fireball targets.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I think we should have thrown it in.
I think that's fair. I just really wanted to, because I think if we didn't
Like,
take
what
that
do we do
chance, we
now?
were just in a
What do we
really
do
bad
now?
spot.
No, we were in a fine spot.
You wanna blow something up?
Alright, Bomber.
Yeah, why not?
Thanks, Bomber.
Moxie Fruit said, a lot worse things for a fireball to hit. Nope, not in our deck.
Yeah,
That was two more things for a fireball to hit in our deck. We've lost.
Alright,
That
so
was
we
definitely
could
a misplay. There's nothing else for a fireball to hit in our deck. We would only be, like, avoiding lethal from it.
tracking. We need to track into
Nothing. We track because we have nothing else to do, but there's nothing that'll do it. We can get a tiger, it's not going to help.
and
Mind
tap.
control tech, which could help, but he's probably not going to overextend against a hunter when he's so far ahead. We could shade and then force him to flame strike.
I think we got to pick the tiger here.
Why?
It's the strongest body that we have. We can tiger tap this turn
Why is shade not a stronger body?
because it only becomes 3/3. We can't actually use it the next turn. He can actually start pushing for lethal if you just drop stuff.
We have 3 cards, he has 6.5.
Right.
So
Quickly.
we need to play the tempo game. I mean, I'll take the tiger, but because you know none of this really matters. But what I'm saying is, we need to play the tempo game. Like having that thing get stealth and then turning big and then finding lethal with it may have been our only out. Like and just never unstealthing it. You know? Huh. Oh wow, he was going to extend. We should have taken the mind control tech. I didn't think he was going to do that. Wow.
I guess he's just trusting the flame strike, which is fair. That's fine.
But we can like get card advantage if we had like some unleash combo or something.
I know.
Right?
It's crazy.
And we have to spell break that thing.
Yeah.
And then we'll Cobra shot the Cobra.
Yeah.
And then we'll attack face, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's our only chance of actually winning.
Magic shall not save you.
Look at that Coop shot. So if he has a flame strike, he could just clear and then keep on pushing.
We can still top deck a win. What is he doing?
I don't know.
I guess his stuff is so small that he doesn't think he has a choice. Ugh, we can't play the freezing trap.
I mean... Oh, yeah, you're right.
Can't play the freezing trap.
We can't actually let him get the Annoyotron.
Yep. Well, does it really matter? We're never gonna deal lethal through charging.
What do we have?
He's gonna ping the tiger. He's gonna eat the micro machine with someone, and he's gonna go face with the other ones.
Yeah.
Because the freezing trap just prevents 1 damage. Because there's no way he doesn't attack with the Annoyotron first.
No, they're... Okay, yeah, you're right.
I wonder.
Like, even if he thinks it's an explosive trap, he's not gonna like stand there and do nothing and wait for us to kill him.
Okay, Micro Machine's definitely getting played. We're definitely tapping.
I guess if we don't play the freezing trap now, there's also no better time to play it. Is the other
we have to hope that
consideration.
he misplays here.
Big punch.
Alright. Okay. Can anything save us?
Well, no. We're one damage away from one tap away from having the
Yeah.
the unleash save us.
Well fought.
Yep. No, that was disappointing.
Just more than half our games have started with us not having a 2-drop, despite having 6 in our deck.
It's just really tough fighting back when we don't get our 2s. It's alright. Well, let's hope that our luck changes for next game. Are we doing our customary, like, short little 15-second break after a loss?
Yep. Customary short break.
From Battle Zod says, Advocate, you should bench Mad Bomber for the rest of the run. Dude, this bomber has
Well,
just
we wouldn't
been
have
slacking.
needed the bomber if we made the right play there. We just misplayed. Like, we could have had a chance to win, and we didn't give ourselves that chance.
That's fair. That was kind of us being like, do we get a little bit greedy and say he doesn't have the fireball, or do we hedge and say that, okay, if you have the fireball,
He
at
hasn't
least
played
you're
a
not-
single fireball or polymorph that entire time. Like, he most likely had it. I don't know why we were playing afraid that he's going to ping and get value.
Yeah. That Blast Mage was too much value, took out 2.5 cards. The Blast Mage was good,
The Blast
but
Mage
once again,
only took out
it,
one, like a 2-1, if I remember correctly.
I actually don't remember exactly.
Blast Mage only took out a 2-1, so it got kind of whatever value it was supposed to get.
Yeah.
Rexar versus
Athween asks us for more confidence. I guess more energy as well. I'm ready to go. I still remember the 1-2 Hunter deck that we piloted to 12-2, so I'm still pretty optimistic.
I don't trust our 2-drops anymore. Not the Enter Blade Master's not a 3.
Well, we could still keep Animal Companion, because in this way we can do either 3-3, right? If we have the coin, keeping Animal Companion I think is okay.
Fine.
Perfect. This is great, right? 1-3-3-4. Not perfect, but all right, Web Spinner, do your magic. What beast do we want from this thing? Ooh, nice. I guess the king of beasts.
Shade. Too many things if the Animal Companion dies or doesn't do well against a zombie chow.
Yeah, we could grow the shade starting now. Unless we get Flame Cannon, but that's fine. If you got the Flame Cannon, you got the Flame Cannon. What I'm really afraid of, or not afraid of, just it'll be bad, is, ooh, this is bad too.
That's fine.
To my side.
Ogre will eat it. Ogre has enough of a chance of eating it that I have to do this, even though it's going to get pinged. The Ogre has a 25%
Yeah,
chance
yeah.
of eating it
Yep,
in a
No,
way that we
there's-
can't come back from.
it's too high.
So we'll trade our 3 into his 1, which will also cost him 3 mana if he pings it down, so it's not that bad. We've already gained some
so-
tempo on him by playing a Web Spinner, which he pinged, instead of attacking with his Zombie Chow, but I guess he didn't have another play. So that's fine.
Yeah.
So he'll ping that, and regardless of whether he has something or not, our Yeti will eat it up, and that'll be fine.
So good. So good. This is what we want. To have the board initiative starting on turn 4 with
Squire, attend me.
Yeti. It's very
Ready,
nice.
sir.
He has a 2/2. Animal Companion is bad here. Injured Blade Master would require a ping for him to trade positively, but he can't ping unless if we use the 4/5 to kill the 4/4 because he needs to ping that. He's not in range of Flame Strike yet, so Injured Blade Master is pretty good. We could drop a Micro Machine too, just for the tempo, or we can tap. I'm in favor of dropping the Micro Machine. It's going to be Flame Strike bait very, very soon. As an alternative, we could play King of Beasts and then kill the 2/2, but then the King of Beasts doesn't really, you know, it can't really stop the 4/4.
Yeah.
So we would have to make the 4/4, 4/5 trade anyway, in which case he can ping the 4/1 down. We'll eat his 2/2, which is fair, but I don't think that's necessary. I think we can get much more tempo on the board if we injure Blade Master in the Micro Machine.
I completely agree. Good analysis. That makes a difference.
It's the problem with GVG. Can't stop things like that. That's fine.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Alright, we got a couple questions from chat, but let's do this first.
There's nothing we have that'll kill the 2/1 in a good way.
No.
We just King of Beasts and tap. It's kind of weak, but we could tracking and the King of
We could
Beasts.
track, yeah.
What do we want though? That's the thing. We don't know what situation he's gonna present us with.
Yeah, that is the problem.
Like, it's better use of mana, but what for?
Yeah, we're lacking information that could actually make tracking more useful next turn.
Best case scenario for him? Well, I guess at this late stage, probably not. Alright. This kill command still does nothing. Oh, we could track for Unleash now, I guess.
Yeah, we can.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I think tracking for Unleash is our best bet. And we'll probably get it.
It seems pretty strong here. Let's do it.
There's the Unleash.
There's what we want.
So we'll Unleash, Kill Command the 3/6, and Hunter's Mark the 3/4.
Well, if we Hunter's Mark the 3/1, we could Kill Command the 3/4 without investing one more dog into it.
Right, okay, let's do that then.
Yeah.
Could be greedy and just Animal Companion. Nah.
Quickly.
Is it? Should we cloak that until next turn? So he can't ping it?
What else are we cloaking? Let's be fair.
Right? Yeah. Let's save that one damage.
Join or die, or both.
Alright, so for Leok. Animal Companion Pilot is Shredder tap.
Yep, exactly.
To my side.
We make this trade.
Yes.
Death and
Okay, time to start getting the damage in. What are you
The
gonna drop?
board. He clearly
Sugar?
doesn't have Flame Strike, or he wouldn't do that. He has this inefficient removal. That's fine. I do not want to freezing trap this Chugger.
I don't.
I'm just gonna spell break it and tap.
Yeah.
Your magic shall not save you.
So hopefully he does something like trades into the 4th. The Spellbreaker pings it, drops something big, and then we can freezing. Okay, that's fine too.
My eyes are open.
I can't freezing trap anything.
No.
Can't Houndmaster anything either.
Nope.
How many beasts do I have left in the deck?
Have we used the Tiger?
Nope. Tiger, Kodo. Second Unleash. Razor Fen. I mean, we obviously attack face, but do
Yeah.
we drop the Houndmaster and just use it to punt some damage? I guess we should. There's no
I think we
guarantee
should.
to like draw
No,
another
no.
beast.
I think that's the right play here, unfortunately.
Die, Mage.
Top deck Flame Strike.
Yeah, we had a read they didn't have Flame Strike.
Yeah. Alright, how can we come back from this?
We've lost.
That's...
No, no, he's
Yeah,
not going
no,
to
I mean-
overextend into that.
Yeah, we have to drop it. Yeah.
What we should have done is play the Flame Strike earlier. I mean, the Freezing Trap earlier. Instead of trying to get value out of it. That was our fault.
Ugh, it's over.
My eyes.
Too many earthen rings.
Fairy Tale ZZ says, I really hope you lose this game. You fucked up so hard multiple times, rolling that Animal Companion too late. When should we have rolled the Animal Companion?
Alright.
I guess we have to Unleash. Not that it matters, but what are we saving the Unleash for?
We're really not saving it.
That's why we should have saved the Houndmaster, maybe. I don't think it matters. It would have gotten us 2 more damage.
Yeah, I mean, we would have had to save it and then actually wait 2 turns after that, right? So
Yeah.
our patience would have had to, at that point, we would.
Well,
would
if we
have had
saved
to
it one
set-
turn, we would have saved it all the turns, right? And we would have been
Yeah,
less
yeah.
dead because he would have traded it, but
Yeah.
jeez.
GG's. Well played, well played. Exact, yeah. I don't know. Alright, so definitely disappointing, you know. You're never happy with 3-3. I think that's our second 3-win Coop, right?
It's our
we
second
had a-
game ever under 5 wins.
That's pretty good. It's going to happen. Variants of the arena. 2 of our losses were from not having 2 drops. This one, what can we point this loss to?
Well, we didn't play the freezing trap when we should have. I don't know if that would have caused a win, but it would have definitely set him back, and that may have been enough for us to edge out a little bit of damage.
Yeah, I definitely think so.
Like, that was definitely a misplay.
The Houndmaster?
No, the not playing the not playing the
Oh, the
the
freezing
freezing
trap.
trap.
Yeah, we just got nothing out of that in the end. and we couldn't play it just because that we basically give him 3 health effectively. So that just became a completely dead card once he had the Earthen Ring out, which...
Fickle Platypus is turn 1 Zombie Chow. That's where the game was lost. It wasn't quite lost there. I mean, that was bad, but that's going to happen. You can't not be able to deal with a turn 1 Zombie Chow. And we were able to deal with that. It did set us back, but it didn't end the game. I don't know why we were saving that freezing trap. We were assuming that he had nothing in his hand. I don't know why we made that assumption.
Yeah. So that... I mean, I definitely thought that it could have gone more wins. With how everything played out, do you think we made any mistakes in the draft? Were there any picks now that,
No.
you know, looking back, you think we could have picked differently? Any ones that were close that now we could potentially look back on?
No, the only one that was close in my mind was taking the Web Spinner over the Jungle Panther, and the Jungle Panther wouldn't have been any better.
No.
And neither would an extra Hunter's Mark over the Web Spinner. Although the Web Spinner did nothing, like it's still like the Jungle Panther would have been another 3 to clog our draft. Hunter's Mark was probably not going to help. There wasn't a single point where I had a Web Spinner and I thought, wow, Hunter's Mark would be better.
Yeah, definitely.
Took a kill command over a Scarlet Crusader, but the kill command was very good. And again, the Scarlet Crusader would not have been as good given how our draft turned out with all the 3s.
Yeah, definitely. Are you opening up packs right now?
I will open packs in a little bit. You asked me to review the picks, so I'm reviewing the picks right now. We had Wild Pyro versus Mike. That was a 2. We needed 2s. We still didn't draw our 2s, but we had it. So that was a fine pick. Cobra Shot over Cogmaster. I don't know. Did we ever start with a Cobra Shot? Like, maybe. Because Cobra Shot didn't do anything for us. So maybe that would have been. Like, I don't know what Cogmaster would do for us. But we know Cobra Shot didn't do much for us.
It really didn't. Yeah, that was kind of a... That was definitely a pick where we knew that 90% of the time, neither one of those cards was going to do anything for us. I guess Cobra Shot could have... No, sorry, I meant Cogmaster could have helped us curve out and squeeze out. I don't know if that 1 damage would have really done anything.
Yeah. Tracking versus Spider Tank. We never got tracking, so there was never a point where I would have rather had a Spider Tank than a tracking.
And the turn that we used it, I actually like tracking.
I mean, I think tracking was definitely the right pick there because we had enough options in our hand to actually make tracking like usable to its intended effect instead of just as a curve smoother. Bluegill over Ancient Brewmaster. I don't know. We did need more big bodies. I'm not sure Ancient Brewmaster was big enough. We didn't want to anti-tempo, but we rarely had the opportunity to anti-tempo. It would have just been a 5-4 for 4, which I think would have been fine. So that one could have gone either way.
Yeah. So I think in the end it was kind of a combination of the draft could have been a little bit better. Would have loved to play Zuka. I think we definitely made some misplays as well. We were not perfect in those games. Some games it was a little bit of luck as well. The bombers not going our ways, not getting 2s, and I think all of those combined. And, you know, it's arena, guys. If you could guarantee to have little variance in arena, number 1, it would make the games a lot less fun, and number 2.
But it's not variance. At least one of the games we lost was due to our misplay. Like, people in the chat are asking why I'm salty. That's why I'm salty. I'm not just salty because the games in which we got screwed by RNG, we won. The games in which we did not get screwed by RNG, we lost. That's why I'm salty. Because if we just meet up with, like, you know, if we get, Kodo MCT'd and then, what was that, Black Knighted a couple times and then we get 3 losses, it's like, whatever, that's going to happen. But that did happen and we won those games. The games that we lost are, you know, stupid choices, right? Like, there was a freezing trap that we chose to hold into our hands for no very good reason because we were greedy, and the only way that would have worked out was if our opponent had nothing in his hand. Right?
Well, no. Our reason at the time was we were hoping that the 2-3 would just he would trade that and then he would drop
so
something
we're
bigger
hoping that he would.
use.
We were basically hoping that he would have nothing else to do.
Well, no, not nothing else to do. He could have dropped like a mid-sized creature or something else. We
Right,
wanted
but
him
dropping
to
a
drop
creature is
something.
doing nothing. We were hoping that all he was going to do was drop a creature, which he did not do. If he went face, our plan fails. That's the problem. The
No,
problem
he did
wasn't
drop a
that
creature.
he did drop a
Uh,
creature, but that doesn't matter. The idea is that 2/3, if he went face with it instead of making the trade and pinging and dropping like something else, anything else really, like our entire plan failed. And he can choose to go face. Even if he had nothing, he could choose to go face, and we would be in no better position. If he had something, he'd be able to remove part of our board and do that. So that freezing trap not being played there cost us at least 4 damage, if not 8. Because if you now give him more attacks on the board in which to do stuff with that he could remove our board with.
Okay, let's continue talking. Continue talking.
And the
over
other
the,
misplay
pack
that led to
openings.
the loss directly was in our other loss against the Mage, where we decided he didn't have a polymorph or fireball, despite not using one the entire game and us not giving him a good target to use one. And this was around turn like 7 or 8 or something. Which is, that's at 3-1. Your Mage is more than 50% going to have one of those cards in their hand by the time it's turn 8 if they haven't used it yet. That was just like a bad percentages play that we did.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I do
So
agree
2
that was a
misplays led to, or at least heavily contributed to 2 losses. We obviously don't know if we would have won or not, but you just stay on the board for 1 extra turn as Hunter, and you have a much higher percentage of winning the game.
Yep.
Reddit Cringe says, if you want this co-op relationship to last, you need to voice your opinion in the heat of the moment, not 20 minutes later in hindsight. I don't condone passive aggressiveness. I really don't think people know what passive aggressiveness means if they think this is passive aggressiveness. This is just either aggressiveness or assertiveness, but it is not passive aggressiveness. I didn't bring it up at the time because I didn't think of it, which is why it was a misplay. It's not like I said, Merbs, you take this turn. Go, right? Like, I'm in there too. I'm not saying Merbs made a misplay. I'm saying we made a misplay because we ended up at that decision point.
Neither one of us, and we identified it too. It's just,
We just thought about it and we came to the wrong conclusion, and it was the wrong conclusion. It's not like in retrospect we looked at the play and how it turned out, and because it turned out poorly, we then retrospectively decided it was the wrong decision. It was just the wrong decision, and it turned out that we weren't bailed out by by the chances. And this co-op
guys,
relationship is going to last forever. This is not a I found Merps off the street and said let's start playing Hearthstone Arena.
No, I mean I've known Adwictor for
if you guys don't know much about us, his parents fed me when my parents did not.
Captain Goof just subscribed. Thank you,
All right, thank you, Captain Goof. Way to subscribe after a horrible run. Thanks for having faith in us to do better next time.
Thanks a lot, man. We really appreciate it. You guys who are joining us, watching this right now, let's get some pack openings. Let's open up some packs for Captain Goof. Thank you so much.
Let's start opening up some packs. It will take at least 2 golden cards in these 8 packs for me to stop being salty tonight.
Yeah. David RM15 says, "Good luck, guys. I gotta go. See ya." Thanks for joining, David. Yeah, we're willing to take questions. With any luck, you guys too can be 3/3 hunters. I know. It's difficult to imagine reaching those epic heights.
Man.
But
This is my, if not worst, second worst hunter run in GVG. Now, the deck was not that bad of a deck. It was not a good deck, but it was, like I said, it was an average deck. We had some bad draws and whatever, but that's not why we lost. That's quite frankly not why we lost.
Shokunin says, "There's got to be a story behind his parents fed me when my parents did not."
That's kind of really it. I don't think there is a story behind that. I think that's just the whole of the story. Linko TJ, Linkio says, Adwicta saved Merps from street life. Just found him off the street. Told him you can co-host Hearthstone runs with me, and together we can make very little to no money, and that will prevent you from needing to be out on the streets.
Yeah. Alright, so we have a question from H. Trajan asking, why we picked the Stranglethorn over the MC Tech off tracking. He later says, I think you had to count on him extending into MC Tech there in order to win. Sorry to repeat the question. No, sorry, we missed the question in the first place. Would you like to tackle this question?
Well, I wanted not the tiger, but the
You wanted the shade.
the 3/3 that's shade, yeah. And I did it with a similar principle as the MC Tech. What you're thinking is, if he doesn't overextend, we lose. So you have to pretend he overextends, and then we MC Tech, and then I was thinking the same thing, except I was thinking if we don't let this thing grow and then surprise him kind of with a burst of damage from ourselves because we're a hunter, we lose. The tiger was this in the middle option that didn't do anything, and I was against it when we picked it. But we didn't. I ultimately didn't like the MC Tech because he was ahead at that point by 3.5 cards, which. Unless you had the read of what his cards were, which is all three mana minions or below, which I don't know how you would have that read on him, but unless you had that read on him, chances were he was not going to extend over 4 because he never would have had to. It would have been stupid for him to do that. And he did do it, but...
He did do it, but...
Like, also, I'm not counting on people, like, being stupid, and also, he was not that stupid in doing it because his deck was the way it was, right? He knew that if we just play card for card, we may actually just get the card advantage back if we had a slower deck.
Right. It wasn't like he played...
oh, hey, 1 golden.
1 huge taunt and 3 little guys. He just flooded with, like, 6 little dudes, which MC Tech doesn't really do anything against that. Yeah, MC Tech was going to be my last pick there. Yeah. Shade, I thought was okay. The problem with Shade is it takes 3 turns to get it to just even Tiger level, and I thought with the Tiger we could do something with Beast Synergy. We could do something. We were just in a bad spot.
Yeah,
let's say that
we were just in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
yeah.
This is a preview of the next several arena coops. There are 3 classes, and these are the 3 classes we're going to be doing because they're the only classes we haven't done GVG with. So one of the reasons I'm also kind of upset this only went 3 wins is because if you look at these classes, they're not good classes. They're bad classes. They're the worst classes, in my opinion, in GVG. And so I think our expected win rate is going to go very much down compared to the classes we were using before, which were like, Paladin, Mage, Druid, Hunter. Like, those are good classes. And before that, Priest, right? So...
yeah, definitely. All right, so is this it for tonight?
Yeah, I think this is it. The Coop is over, but I am going to basically stop this stream, and I'm going to start it up again to do one more run. Merps, you can join me, or you can get a co-host. Just because this is a 3-3 run. We've played less than 2 hours.
This is a 3. Let's get a third in here. Let's get a third guy in here. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let's make this a 3-way.
Are we gonna actually restart? Or
we're going to restart because I'm going to stop the stream right now, because sometimes they don't cut it off. So we want the arena coop to end here. So thank you guys for joining the arena coop.
We could just end out, right?
We're going to end now, and then we're going to start it up again with the next run. And the next run, I guess we'll call it a Poltralizer. So if you want to look at that and you're on YouTube, it'll be in the Poltralizer. This should be day 16, I guess. But it'll just be 1 run, and it won't go for that long. Okay, so thank you guys, and I'll see you back here in 10 seconds.